finally got news that I've been waiting a very long time for, and it's quite disappointing. Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock, and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. I apologize if I sound a little weird or a little out of breath or something. I did something to my back today, and if I just move in the wrong direction, it makes me grunt in pain, so I'm trying to get through this video as best I can, but yeah, I'm in a lot of pain right now, so I believe it's going to be short-lived. It's been getting better and better and better ever since it happened, but anyways, enough about that. Let's talk about what we're here to talk about. So we received some news today. One of them I can show you. We've got the strategic summon pool coming up, so this is going to be for April O'Neil as the headline champion. I ain't going for it. Look, I will get the free one, but I'm not spending money on Prism crystals ever again. Well, I won't say ever, but I'm not spending money on Prism crystals anytime soon after the most recent incident where I got absolutely nothing, not even a single legendary, right? I didn't get a bad legendary. I got no legendary. It was awful. No way am I going to invest in that again. Now, that being said, the other news that we got that I'm really disappointed in is the upcoming Deck of Fate. Now, listen up. I just got a new promo link that you can use to follow along with me on my latest free-to-play adventure and get a free Elenaril as well as 3 more powerful epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Don't miss out on your chance to get Elenaril right after signing up, as well as Fayne, Uugo, and Tagoar as you progress through Raid. Click on my link right now and let's crush this together. I don't have a lot of resources on this. This is something I heard of from other YouTube channels, so shout out to all those other channels. Nub was one that I saw. I think I saw a video from Boozer and a bunch of others that I can't remember at the off the top of my head, but the highlights were all the same, that it will be an Altar of Souls and I believe a champion training. It might be a Dungeon Divers, but I think it's champion training. But check out their videos just to be sure, guys. But the reality is that the rewards suck. I mean, there's no way to sugarcoat it, right? The rewards are not great. They're not the rewards that we want, which was a champion. Now, that being said, in Nub's video, I specifically heard him say that he believes that the leaks were going to be happening in October. So look, I still have faith that something will happen. We'll get opportunities in the future to get these turtles, but I really thought that this was going to be the Deck of Fate that would get us one of the other turtles that we don't have yet, meaning Raphael and Leonardo. So is it worth getting April O'Neil? Well, her reviews are pretty poor, which is a surprise because I thought her kit looked rather interesting. Yeah, I thought her kit looked rather interesting, but apparently, according to the reviews, pretty subpar, although somewhat good for Arena, it would seem. Overall, the reviews aren't quite there for April, which I wasn't expecting, so even more reason for me. I just saw this little thing at the bottom. I'm kind of blocking it, but it's Viacom Overseas Holdings. That's really interesting. Oh yeah, look, they got one for He-Man as well. Alice doesn't have one. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Anyways, yeah, so I'm definitely not doing the Prisms, and as far as the other events, hopefully we still get ways to get the turtles. If we don't get free ways to get the turtles, I'm gonna be honestly, guys, I'm very disappointed. I would be very disappointed in that. Really looking forward to an opportunity to get these turtles. I mean, like, it's part of this whole concept, right? I don't mind putting in resources. I don't mind putting in a little bit of money, but we got to make them guaranteed in some form. I would like to see something along those lines. So hopefully that still happens. If it doesn't happen, man, not only am I gonna look stupid, but I'm also gonna be really pissed off. So, but yeah. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is I'm not really feeling the teenage, like, I was super hyped when Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles event was announced, right? First of all, it was the first event that I ever got any embargoed content, right? So I knew about it a couple of days prior, which was really cool. I was super excited about it. And you know, I was able to have a video ready to go on release. That was cool. That was special for me. It was one of those rare things. You know, I'm not an official content creator, so it's kind of rare for me to get access to that kind of information. So to be able to get that stuff was really, really cool. That was through my partnership with Game Leap. So shout out to Game Leap. Thank you so much for everything that you guys have done for me and my channel and this community. But yeah, very disappointed that there isn't kind of more happening, right? Like, we got the fusion. That was pretty, you know, that's something, right? We had the login event for Michelangelo, so that's again something that we're kind of like doing. But now we're just kind of I feel like this is too stretched out, because now we're just kind of falling back into the old habits, right? We have a primal shard event that is for not mythicals, so boring, useless, right? We're getting a Prism event for one of the weaker champions, and we're getting a deck of Fate that, while it does help with the Titan event, I don't think this Titan event is really worthwhile in general. So yeah, it just kind of feels underwhelming. I'm not knocking it. I'm super excited that the Turtles are in. I like their kits. I like their team up. I like the way that they did a lot of stuff. I've been highly complimentary of everything that they've done and are doing, and I've liked a lot of what they've done with it, but now it feels like they're just kind of falling into old habits and stretching this event out, which I'm glad that they are in some aspects, because it gives us time to farm the event dungeon, it gives us time to collect the champions and get souls and whatever, blah blah blah, right? I understand that, but I just wish that we could do a little bit more. You know, a cool mythical event would have been awesome here. You know, a chance to pull mythicals alongside of a champion chase tournament. Maybe throw some, I know we're not in a champion chase, this is a summon rush, sorry. But even then, like, throw some cool things into the summon rush that are kind of related to it outside of these sun lilies and stuff. I thought that would have been pretty cool. Maybe not a summon rush, it would usually be a champion chase, right? So I don't know. Also, this, I've already made a video about it, but it's definitely bait, right? Which hopefully means that during this event we might get the 2x primal for mythicals, right? That would be really, really cool. So I don't know, I hope things kind of pick up, but this is kind of a not really interesting Titan event for me. Like, I'm obviously not doing it, as you can clearly see, but even beyond, like look at the rewards other than, of course, the ones that are specific. Like, the highest level shard you can get is a void shard, not a not a primal shard. Yes, you've got a mythical book and a legendary book, but those are pretty high point-wise that I don't think are that valuable. Likewise with the rank 5 I mean, pretty much all of these rewards are probably something I'd rather see like in tier 4 or tier 3. I mean, wasn't there one before where it was like milestone 2 was an ancient, then a void, then a primal, and then maybe not a sacred, but maybe something different? I don't remember. But yeah, I just kind of feel like underwhelming to see really the only shards in this are one ancient and one void. So I don't know. Yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts that the hype at the beginning was high. The champions are good, are decent to good, but now things are kind of on a downward trend. I haven't been logging in other than, you know, occasionally doing my dailies or getting my, in fact, I accidentally forgot to do Chimera last week because of the way that things are going for me. So just busy at work and completely forgot, because I just had no excitement to play the game, because there just really isn't anything super interesting to do right now. I'm just kind of sitting around waiting for this Titan event to be over in a week, and then hopefully some cooler things come on the back end of that. So either way, guys, just wanted to share my thoughts on that. Let me know how you're feeling about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles stuff in the comments so far. I would love to hear your thoughts. But yeah, overall, love the idea, love the concept. I hope it ramps back up, but right now it's just kind of stagnating, and I'm bored, for lack of a better word. So thanks for watching, guys. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. It is the best way to support the channel, and I look forward to seeing all of you in the next video. Take care.